so they're easy.
Okay, so here comes a buy more, say more. Welcome on in if you're just joining us just after 5 p.m. on Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
I hope that you're with your family and friends
Yes.
and having a great time. So this is iconic. This is a pair of pants that Susan brought to us, and here we are, 840,000 pairs
my
later.
goodness. Look at this together.
840,000 pairs later.
It's closer to a million
Closer
now.
to a million.
Yes.
And here's the story
Yes.
on this particular pair of pants. Not only do you get this price of $49.98, not $56 on the first pair, but every pair thereafter is going to be $46.98. So you're going to save $3 on every additional pair that you buy after the first one. Hold tight with me. It's the only day this year that we have them on the buy more and save. So that buy more and save goes away at the end of the day. If you already know that you want a couple pairs, today's then the day to buy them. So get a black and. So here we go through colors. We're going to start with this sleek gray.
Just your deeper, darker gray. And then
rock gray.
Gorgeous. I love that gray. Again, I'm just showing you like what colors you can wear. You could just put white with it.
That's your black
You
and.
must try
so start
it in
here
black. Yeah.
and then get multiples. Here's your Tuscan olive.
Pretty color.
We have them available in regular, petite, and
That's
tall.
also
This is
good.
limited. Regular is 31, petite is 28.5, and tall is 33.
That looks pretty too.
Deep claret.
I think I've seen
also
you wear this
limited.
color once.
Yes, I love this color.
Yeah.
Here's spiced raisin.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Nice
This is
brick
dark
color.
brown.
This is the deepest, darkest brown. Really good.
Ooh, like a dark espresso. That's a dark brown. Here's evergreen.
Pretty.
And then here's bottle brown.
Yeah, so I think
Different from
this is
dark
the
brown.
bottle. I'm pretty sure this is the bottle. Yeah, and this is the dark.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll change that.
Yeah, yeah. If
We'll
you guys want to
change.
check, but I'm sure.
Okay, we think this is bottle. We think that's dark. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
So then, so we think that this is bottle brown.
Bottle.
Got it. Thank you. I believe you because you're the designer.
Yes.
Here's toffee.
Good color. That's been popular.
Here is the deep green pine.
So pretty with the white and the pink.
Here is mushroom.
Gorgeous. Again, Pantone named it the color of the year.
Yes,
the mocha mousse.
that mocha mousse. Here is the dark navy.
Which looks good with so many colors.
I love.
Yeah, it's perfection.
And then here is vintage brown.
That's our vintage brown, which is a softer brown.
Ooh, there's
really
vintage.
pretty.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie. So that is the story. Picking the greens, and then you've got this beautiful spiced raisin. This is your, this is the bottle brown. Then we go into evergreen. Here is the dark brown, and then here is spiced raisin, the deep claret. Here is Tuscan olive. There's the black. There is the rock gray and then sleek gray. Let's start with rock gray so that you can see it.
See like the detail because, again, it's just an elastic pull-on, but we stitch down. We call this railroad stitching, that there's stitching on both sides of the seaming detail. And you literally just pull this over your hip and sits at your natural waist. It's the easiest pant to try. If you've never tried pants on QVC before, so many of my girlfriends say that to me. How do I buy a pant on QVC? How do I know how it fits? I got to try it on first.
Great. You want to go to Katja?
Yeah. So I always say get an elastic pull-on, and then of course I'll say get one from me because it's what I've been doing my whole entire career, doing for a living, is making sure pants are figure flattering. Learned how to fit a pant with the best pant manufacturer in the industry. I love that you have my new blazer with this pant. Look at the back. Look at this cute little bow.
So
Isn't
pretty.
this the greatest jacket? It's a crepe, and has all, look at the seaming. Yes, but look how good it looks with the liquid knit. That liquid knit pant, it drapes over the body. My Katya is 5'10". She's got long, lean legs, but I love that it just like floats over the body. It doesn't stick, it doesn't cling, but it's not big and oversized. So this pant is never going out of style. This leg opening is forever. It's just a straight leg. You cannot go wrong with this pant. It is close to 1 million at this point. And it's a big reorder. That's why we have so many colors. We're constantly bringing more back to QVC because it's the easiest pant to try if you never tried pants on QVC, and buy it true to size.
Yeah, true to size, and honestly that drape and that straight leg is forever. Like it's perfect. The way it drops from your tushy right down straight. It's not too wide, it's not too narrow. It works with every shoe that you have on, whether it's a sandal, a slide,
and it doesn't
a sneaker,
like wrinkle.
It doesn't wrinkle. It folds up to basically nothing. Because remember, it is the liquid knit story, which means that it's never going to fade. It doesn't bag out. It doesn't need ironing. You take it out of your suitcase, and all of a sudden you go like this, and it's ready to put on. Buy more and save. So $49.98 for your first pair. Definitely come back and get that second one right now, because it's the only day this month we've got that buy more and save. So we'll come back this way. I think we were just checking to make sure that we had all the colors in the right order. But
yes, I hope so.
So here's the story. They are in order. Okay, so here is again, this is the first gray, sleek gray.
Which is your darkest gray. Yeah. And this, if I catch the light, you can almost see it has almost like a suede hand to it. And it's liquid knit done in a pant weight. So it's not as light as some of our tops. So the colors, I mean, are beautiful and well saturated. And you could sit for hours and hours and hours. You will never get the lines, the smile lines, the lines behind the knee.
Gray.
Pretty. Like really,
it's like a platinum.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Silvery.
There's the black.
Must have. That's
for everyone. Start there and then get a second and third and a fourth.
Puddles like liquid.
And then here is Tuscan olive.
I do love this color. I know it's limited, but it's just so pretty.
It's a pretty bright green. Here's the deep claret.
Gorgeous. I mean, that is. Tell me when you want me
to grab some. And here's spiced raisin.
If your fingers hurt.
That's okay. Here's spiced raisin, which is such a pretty color.
It is. It's really like, you know, reminds me of a brick color. And then very pottery.
There is that dark brown.
Okay.
Okay. And then here is the evergreen.
Pretty color. Really good shade of green.
There's bottle brown.
Okay. Beautiful.
And then here's toffee.
Yeah.
Then we go into the deep green pine.
Nice.
Mushroom. Dark navy.
You okay?
Then, and then vintage brown.
Vintage brown. I love the vintage brown, like with white.
Oh, so pretty.
It's so pretty with like the white shrug, and you put this on. It's just so gorgeous.
And the fact that they're available in regular, petite, and tall, not everyone does that. So regular inseam is going to be 31.
Look how many colors.
Petite is 28. Tall is 33. And the buy more and save goes away at the end of the day. So make sure you put as many pairs of trousers in your cart as you need, right? When you're thinking about vacationing and shopping and sightseeing and hanging out and packing for those vacations, 822-8086 is your item number.
We're
going to be right back with something brand new today. Can't wait to share that with you. Susan Graver, she's our designer, 35 years here at QVC. See you in a second. Happy.